Yo, CFC, Reese Blue, back with another video, and this is my Chelsea versus Real Madrid player ratings video for the Champions League quarter-final match, first leg. And I have to start off with Edouard Mendy. Bro, what was you doing? Giving that chance away, allowing Benzema to grab his hat-trick in the easiest way possible. Fucking hell, bro. My rating for you today, I'm gonna have to give a 3, fam. Even a 2, I don't like that could potentially just put us out of the Champions League. Potentially, it's not even a draw. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a 2 today, Mendy. Then we have Andreas Christensen, bro. Came off at half time. In the first half, so you conceded 2 goals. Vinicius Jr.'s down your side, and you wasn't getting any help like that. And you cannot deal with Vinicius Jr. You're not fast like that. And coming back from injury, yeah, I just didn't think you was just on it like that. You just weren't on it. Maybe your head's somewhere else, like thinking about Barcelona or something. But yeah, it just wasn't necessarily an ideal performance. So my rating for you, I'm just gonna give you a 4. Then we have Chiago Silva, who for me didn't have, let's say, a bad game. Defensively, awareness, he could have done better from one of Benzema's goals, but in terms of the defense, he wasn't necessarily at fault for a lot of things. So I'm just gonna have to give Thiago, my opinion, a 5. But then we have Antonio Rudiger, someone who normally takes a lot of shots or tries to take a shot. And today he wasn't necessarily taking shots. I don't think he took one shot from outside the box when it could have been ideal just to even just get someone to get called out to parry it out, and then someone gets the rebound or something like that. But yeah, he just wasn't at it like that today. And even the mistake that obviously Mendy made, he passed it to you, but yeah, like what one of my friends said, I should have taken him out because I'm not allowing Don to have an open goal to score to then potentially pass out the Champions League. I'm gonna brock up his leg. Said way, I'm gonna mash it up, especially because it's their best player. I'm gonna mash him up. Do not care, bro. Realistically, I'll be honest, fam. My rating for you, Rudiger, I'm just gonna give you a 4. Then we have El Captain Cesar Azpilicueta. You're playing left wing back. It's not you are a team player, so you can fill in a lot of different roles in the back line. I thought that it was a masterstroke by Thomas Tuchel to play you there, and to some degree it was, because you had a decent game. It wasn't at fault for a lot of things. You're always just trying to find Reese James, find him open, try to play a pass to him and such. I get crossings and that as well. Just wasn't ideal. Down your hand side, yeah, it wasn't too much happening down the side. It was just all of the balls were going to like Vinicius and that. So obviously, the Modric goal came from your side. Not a much goal, but the Modric assist for Benzema's goal came from the side. It wasn't ideal, but yeah, my rating for you today, I'm just gonna give you a 5. Then we have Reese James. Reese, but my bro, sometimes you're doing something's good, but then sometimes like losing the ball, yeah, like losing the ball, I didn't even understand that. The intensity sometimes just wasn't moving fast enough, quick enough. Sometimes playing so high up, and even Andreas Christensen by himself wasn't ideal. Just because of the instructions from Tuchel, of course, but when you have a player like Vinicius Jr. who isn't tracking back for shit, we're just gonna stay up there with Andres. It's bad to especially when we're losing, to just try and maintain him to negate most of their attacks, even though they didn't want on much in the second half. But yeah, man, it's just wasn't ideal. So my rating for you, Reese James, I'm just gonna give you a 5, and then move on to the midfield. Jorginho, J5, Jorginho got the assist for Kai Havertz's goal. In terms when we're trying to press, keep the ball, that's so ideal. But when we're having battles in the midfield, you just don't get stuck in enough. Just don't get stuck in enough physically. You can't drive with the ball that well. When we need to push, get high up the pitch, you just can't do it. Something that's why a lot of people prefer Kovacic more than Jorginho, is because Kovac, with the speed he has, with the dribbling ability, he can just drive, and that's what we needed. From in the second half, we needed that so many times, especially not moving fast enough, not slow, and that's just the way Jorginho plays. That slower tempo, just keeping the ball, trying to find the pass, be patient. That's just the way Jorginho plays, and it just wasn't necessarily ideal. So for me, J5, I'm just gonna give you a rating of I give you a 6, because it wasn't necessarily your fault why we conceded, but you did help us get back into the game with assisting Kai score with a lovely ball. So I big you up for that. I rate for you as a 6. Then we have N'Golo Kante and N'Golo, my bro. Whereas you trying to take a shot, you winning the ball in the midfield, having Benzema, like, when he's trying to drive, you just on him. Then we're just trying to drive, like, can always count on you to just try and drive, to use energy all the time. Can always count on you. And for that, my rating for you, because you came up at half time, it was kind of so long. It was so long for you coming at half time, because I didn't know how in the hell that we was going to have someone in the midfield with enough energy and that to be on the important players in order to stop them from doing much. Like, it wasn't that big of a loss because they didn't do much in the second half. That's because they had the win. They're trying to sit back and defend it. We win. It's down to us trying to create chances, and when you have a player with the work rate that he does, N'Golo Kante, you open up so many different avenues. But yeah, man, it just wasn't that day today for us. My rating for you, N'Golo, I'm gonna give you a 5. Yeah, I'll give you a 5, bro. And then we have Mason Mount. Money Mace, you came close with one of your shots, went over the bar. I love the intensity that you have when you're going to try and get stuck in. When you're getting stuck in for Chelsea, trying to win the ball, break a man's leg if you have to. Just showing the passion. I love the spirit that you had, where it just wasn't enough for us to get the W, which is jarring. But I can look at things like the things you do and be happy with the players that I have, like you, because you will put in effort and energy. Sure, we might have been off the speed a little bit, not having the right tempo and such, but the energy, not the energy, but the spirit and desire, I can always count on you to have it, even if we don't necessarily always win. So, my rating for you, Mount, I'm just gonna give you a 5 as well. Then we have Pulisic. And Pulisic, I was counting on you today to do big things, but sometimes down to players not trying to find you when you're open. People could pass the ball into open space for you, but you didn't get any clear-cut opportunities. You didn't have a lot of touches on the ball. It wasn't ideal. So for that, my rating for you today, I'm gonna have to give you a 4, because you didn't do much. You just didn't. You just didn't, bro. And yeah, my rating for you is a 4. But then we have, for me, Chelsea's man of the match in Kai Havertz. The guy who scored us the goal before half time, to have the energy, to have the spirit to think that we can still win. The physical duels that you're having, when you're winning duels, and just putting your foot in, giving the energy for the team, showing the desire and the mentality that you want to win, to love that so much. And every time I see a big game from you, when you're playing a big game, you just seem to always just want to turn up, and you're just getting better and better and better. Even in defeat, we can look at these things and be like, yeah, we can see bright spots like you. I'm so happy that you're at Chelsea. I'm so happy that you scored today. So happy for you because you deserved it. Honestly speaking, it's just a draw that we didn't get the W. They didn't get another goal. It's a shame, but like I said, you're my man of the match for Chelsea today. I'm gonna give you a 7. But then we have our substitutes now. Hakim Ziyech came on, bro. Had a shot, could have gone in, but he didn't. But in the second half, we're just having chances, just shooting. Not enough clear cut. And it's jarring, so jarring. Honestly, just didn't do much in the second half. Tried to, but didn't do much. And for that, I'm gonna have to give you a rating of a 4. Because you didn't do much. And yeah, that's just annoying. Mateo Kovacic came on with you. Mateo, my bro, you lost the ball, but then you won it back. There's times where I thought you could have shot, but you didn't. It's like, sometimes I think to myself, would have been better for you to start. Would you got more out of Ziyech if he started? Would we? We don't know. But when you guys came on, we had more control of the game, but I just feel like that's just down to Real Madrid and not push yourself. Once they got the third goal, they weren't on much. It was down to us trying to break them down, and we couldn't do it that much. Sure, we had 17 shots, 16 in the second half, but it just wasn't enough. No clear-cut chances. Not enough people with the fast tempo in order to break the team down for them to make mistakes. It's just not ideal. So, rating for you, Kovacic, I should give you a 4 as well. Yeah, man. Then we have Romelu Lukaku, and god damn, bro. Oh, what is it with our strikers? Like, I'm seeing you have 2 clear-cut chances. I'm seeing you have 2 clear-cut chances with headers, and one of them went wide. I don't see how. And the other, I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. Honestly, Romelu Lukaku, you need to be more like Karim Benzema. You're given a chance, take it, score the goal. But you just don't seem to be doing that. And this is annoying. Very annoying. When you come on, you don't look like you have enough energy. You can't use any speed or your strength to push down a man, to win the ball. Like, just do something, have energy, block up a man or something, just show that you're willing to fight for the team, bro. You're not getting none of that vibe from you. You're not getting none of that from you, bro. And it's just so annoying. So jarring. But this is why you don't start, because you just don't have that energy, the desire to fight. I don't see it. I don't. But yeah, my rating for you, I'm just have to give you a 3. I'll be real. And then we have Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And to some degree he played decent, but to some degree he didn't. So it's such a mixed reaction from me today because like I don't even feel like the whole team played very bad. It's just errors, mistakes, and at the highest level it just costs us. And it was just jarring. But yeah, my rating for you, Ruben, I'm just gonna give you a 4. I'm just gonna give you a 4, bro. Some people might think it's unfair or whatever, but if you think it's unfair any of my ratings, just let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But those are my ratings. Then we have Thomas Tuchel. TT, I believe that you put out a great team to get the W, but the team just didn't do enough to get the W. Like you said in your post-match press conference, that when the way we play in the first half is below our standards, the desire, the energy just wasn't there. Nothing else that you can do other than put out the team. Nothing else you could do. I understand why you played Andreas Christensen because he's been the most trusted defender more than Trevor Chalobah. So Trevor Chalobah's recent form, I agree. I love the fact you put Aspilicueta at left wing back. I love that. But yeah, man, one thing I still didn't necessarily like is the fact that you took off N'Golo Kante in the second half. I didn't really like that at all because I think myself, we need Kante. I ain't never taken off Kante unless this guy's injured. I should be real. He can run for years and years. But obviously, in Tuchel we trust, you know what's best. So yeah, man. But this after today, my rating for you, I'm just gonna give you a 6.5. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me for my play ratings for this match. I will be back with some videos in the future. But yeah, as always, come on Chelsea. Through the good times and through the bad times, I will always ride with you. You are the club that I love. I will never change up. I say, I love this badge. And the tie is not over. We can still pull it back in the second leg. We all need is to score 2 goals. All we need is 2 goals, and we can do that. That was my score prediction today to be 2-0, but it just didn't happen. So when we go to Madrid, we need to show them levels. Show them why we are the champions of Europe. Show them why we beat them last year. We just have to take our chances and not make any mistakes because Madrid are not better than us. They are not better than us. We have allowed them to take the lead. But now we need to show them levels and put them out of their misery, put them out of the Champions League because they are not better than us. Like I said, they are not better than Chelsea. So in the second leg, let's just have the energy. Let's just have the enthusiasm to win. But as always, come on Chelsea, champions of Europe. We know who we are. And I will see you with some more Chelsea related videos in the future. I'm CFC Rinse Blue and I'm out. Peace.